What's up, nail friends? I did this a little while ago and it's kind of a summery design, so I thought I would get it up before fall because I have a lot of fall sets to do and this is quite bright, so I thought you guys might want to see it now. So in this video I'm going to be doing a Luminary gel manicure. I'm going to be doing Glitterbels gel polish on top, and the stamping is done with clear jelly stamper. So if you like that, let's get started. To start her set, I already filed down her past set and prepped all her nails. Now I'm just coming in and I'm pushing the skin back again before applying my base layer. So the cuticle tool I'm using here is my cuticle pusher from Luminary, and we do have them available on our site. To start the manicure, I just do a super thin layer of one coat of one of the colors. So here I think I'm using Luminary Nail Systems Peace, and I'm just applying it all over the nail, and this is just my base layer. So I'm not curing in between each finger. I just pushed back the skin, then I'm going in with a thin base layer, and then I will have her cure the one hand. Then I'll work on her other hand, and then I come back to this hand and I do one finger at a time. Also, let's just appreciate how beautiful and long my model's nail beds are. I say that every time she comes in, but man, she's got the best hands, does she not? After her first coat has been cured, I'm coming in and pushing back the skin again. That'll just help me get a closer application. Then I'm coming in and applying a super thin layer on the nail all over again, and I'm not curing that layer. This layer is my slip layer, so it helps my builder layer go where it needs to go. Then I take the same brush that's in the 10 milliliter bottle and I pick up a bigger bead of the same color that's in the jars that we have on the site. So you can get those in the starter kits, or you can get them separately and buy a 30 milliliter bottle and fill them up yourself. But they're just there to help you pick up a bigger bead. So then I apply that all over the nail and try to make it nice and even. I have her flip her hand to help the product level. And then I take a little art brush and I just move the product where I want it to go. Because her nails are a little bit longer, it's a little bit more difficult. That's why I have her flip her hand and then I work on it with my little brush. So sometimes you won't even need to use the brush, and sometimes if your client has short nails, you don't even need to flip their hand, but I have to with her nails because they're super long. The flipping of the hand really helps a lot because the product will kind of pool in the center of the nail and create that arch and strength exactly where you want it. So that's why I flip her hand. So then I had her cure that nail. Then I worked on the other hand on her pinky and did the same thing. Now after that's been cured, I'm coming back and repeating the process on all her other nails. So pushing back the skin, adding my slip layer, and then building my color up. So I just repeat the process on all her nails until they're all built up. And then I'm going to finish file them. With Luminary, you don't really have to finish file depending on the length of your client's nails, but I just like to do it, make sure it's perfect and smooth and even before applying any gel color. And because her nails are a little bit long, sometimes I make a couple little mistakes, like building up the product a little bit too much right at the very tip. So I like to file that so it's nice and even. Also, I don't know if you guys heard, but we have a new color coming out September 1st. No sneak peeks yet. You guys will see it on September 1st. But yeah, I'm really excited to share it with you guys. You guys are going to love it. So after I've built up all the nails and I'm happy with the way they look, now I'm just coming in and I'm cleansing them before finish filing, just to wipe off any tacky layer. And then I'm just using a 180 grit hand file and I'm smoothing the sidewalls out. I'm going to go over the whole nail to even it out and file my free edge to make it nice and straight. Luminary is super easy to file because it's a soft gel, so you really don't need a lot of pressure and you don't need to use a carbide bit or anything. Just a light hand file buffing over the whole nail will do the trick. So after cleansing them off, I've switched my camera angle just so I could show you guys what I'm doing overhead now. I'm coming in with Glitterbels Poppy Red. This is one of my favorite reds from them. It's a nice, beautiful, solid, bright red. It's stunning. It's perfect for the summer. So I'm just applying a thin layer on all her nails. I decided to do one finger at a time and have her cure it and then go over to her other hand and repeat applying just so I wouldn't accidentally bump it or touch it or anything. Sometimes I like to do that. It's only with the first layer. So just to get the perfect base coat layer, my first coat. And then I'll go in and apply a full coverage second coat on all her nails. I like to do that to avoid any mistakes or bumping them or anything like that, just to make sure that the base coat is perfect. After I've applied Poppy Field one coat on all the nails, now I'm going in applying another coat, and this I'm just doing it all on the one hand and then having her cure that. So you want to apply Glitterbels in super thin coats. You only need 2 coats to get full coverage, but you want to make sure they're nice and thin. So pretty. I had her cure that. And then I'm coming in with this plate. I think this one's called Peacock Garden from Clear Jelly Stamper. I'm just talking to her about how I'm going to do it. So what I do is I wipe off the tacky layer before stamping. So the design I decided to pick was inspired by this dress that she was going to wear to a wedding. So I thought I would do a set that was kind of matching it. So what I like to do when I'm doing pattern designs like this, is first apply a white sheer polish down. And then that way I can know exactly where to put my petals and stuff. It's just kind of like an outline. So I do the outline first. Then I'm coming in and I'm applying a few colors that I thought would kind of match the dress that she had with the flowers in the dress. But they kind of just mixed together. It still ended up looking good in the end. Clear Jelly Stamper is super easy to use. Just kind of flick your wrist, pick up the stamp, and then just go right in. It's see-through, so you can see through it and see where you're placing it. And then you can see I placed it exactly where it needed to be, and now I can do the leaves and get those exactly where they need to be without making any mistakes, and that way my black outline can be a little bit easier to do and it'll probably look a little bit better. But I think I did kind of mess up a little bit on this set and didn't get my outline perfect, but in the end I thought it looked pretty cool anyway, so it really didn't matter. So now I'm coming in with more of like a teal and a blue for the leaves, picking up and trying to match it as close as I can to where it needs to be. And then now I can do my black outline. So I'm just cleaning off my plate with 1 pump of acetone onto a little lint-free wipe. And then I wipe my plate off to clean it up. Now I'm coming in with my black stamp, trying to get that nice and even. You can see I didn't make it perfect, but in the end I still thought it looked good. I'm cleaning up my stamping mistakes off the skin with acetone and a Q-tip. And then I went ahead and polished the nails with Luminary Nail Systems top coat, and here is the finished design. So both her hands were similar but slightly different. I just did the design on her hands differently, and that's how they looked. So I hope you guys like this super simple, easy, summery floral set, and make sure you check the site for the new color that's coming out soon. Do you guys think that the set matched her dress well enough? If you did, give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell next to it to be notified when I post, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much. Bye.